Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your reading. Sag. Somebody really wants to be a part. They really want to be a part. You could be her deleting this person's number. Hello, love divine. You could be born in the 80s. This person could be born in the 80s, but you could be, maybe you're going no contact with someone, deleting their number. There's someone here that's doing that, whether they're doing it to you doing it to them, or I'm seeing that here. You could be starting to, something about Germany. You could be German. You could speak German. So I'm hearing the word Mädchen, girls, or girl. Mädchen is girls. Now I'm hearing, I like girls, 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 girls. I do adore. So this could be a ladies' man, ladies' girl. Somebody's really reserved. Like all right, either because I'm seeing a pig, right? Imagine but a pig as in how you would describe a person, right? I'm not getting like police. No offense, okay? I'm not getting that, but I'm getting more of like somebody could be like a pig, but they hold back as if that's not their nature, but really they are the person that should be being held back from, if that makes any sense. It's like somebody's not innocent. Somebody's got their nose in the air, but they're actually the problem. This person could be a bit prudish, okay? Maybe you don't want to be with this person anymore, Sagittarius. This could be the person that you're deleting. You're realizing something about someone, and it could be what your own feelings were, like the red flags. Did I rush into this? If this is a relationship, there could have been third parties. Now I'm getting mentioned again. Girls. Oh, so suspicious. I feel like you're finally just wanting to delete, bleep. I don't know, because I'm getting like a you mother bleep, bleep, beep, 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 beep. You know how the whole conversation turns into one beep? Somebody could be getting cussed out. You could be cussing this person out. There's fighting going on. Now I'm hearing no thanks. Maybe you just, this is like, I cherish you. I cherished you, or I have cherished you. I didn't go astray. I let you, yeah, it's like I was there for you. I breathed your air. I was your lover. I was your friend. Like somebody's really hurt. Somebody's had enough. I'm seeing the woman, you can do it, where she's like this in the picture with the little red scarf on her head. You may have a different look about you, or something different about your looks, or this person's looks. Somebody has really doughy eyes. Their eyes could be like a bit wide set, like wider apart than mine are. Somebody's like, I'm done. I don't know what the hell this is. It's like, it's hard to move on from you, or I can't move on from you. Because one of you could have the money. One of you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be someone on the outside of a situation that is romanticizing, or there could be someone on the outside that you're romanticizing. Ooh, you Scorpio. You a Scorpio. I feel like there's someone that you feel could easily have you. It's like you feel like this is the only person you feel as though can rescue you from some sort of heartbreak. It's like if you were mine, if I was yours, I would already be where I want to be in life. I don't know. It's like I wouldn't want to go astray. Sagittarius, this looks like a third party situation. I ain't lying. Let's see. Where are you, Sag? And let's start with you. How is the Sag feeling? Where are you right now? What's on your mind? Something about jazz music. You don't know. You could be at a crossroads. Maybe it's something that maybe it's something. I'm so sorry. This dude on the picture has his legs wide open, but he's like, please don't touch me there. But he's definitely trying to get touched there. What the hell? Something about a cat could be of significance. A leopard. What is that saying? A tiger doesn't change its stripes. Okay, Sag, you could be really. You could be at a crossroads. It's like you're not really open. It's something that you're trying not to look at, but your legs are open, and I'm trying to figure out what that's about. What is it that you're not addressing? It's something that you're trying not to address, and it could have gone unaddressed for quite some time. It's almost like you don't really have control over whatever this is. And for some of you, this could be the other way around, but I did ask about you first. Y'all could be non-committal. I ain't gonna hold you. Or it's just you are very non-traditional. Some of y'all could be into open relationships. Some of y'all could it's like you're keeping something to yourself. There's some kind of secret here, and it is definitely turning. I almost said turning me on, but I guess it's turning you on. What's that song? You're turning me on. Is she saying turning me off or turning me on in that song? You're turning me on. You're turning me on. I don't even know whose song that is. How do they feel about you? Whoever this person is very detached from you. But there's someone else here too. How does that person feel about Sagittarius? They can't move on from you. This person can't move on from you. How do you feel about them? Oh, she said turning me on. Oh, was that Carrie Hilson? Shout out to Carrie Hilson. You could be making, yeah, this looks like a game of push and pull. You're focused on someone else while while the other person's pulling on your energy. The person you're focused on is trying to detach from you because they either sense that something ain't right or they know something ain't right. But you may feel like, oh man, this is something so wonderful. It's so new. It's so colorful. It's just for me. If this is not you doing this, there's someone in the middle of you and another person that's doing this. Like either you have a third party or your person does. I don't know where you are in this situation, Sag. But there could be, okay, there's somebody's getting bullied. Somebody feels embarrassed. There could be some gossip going on. There could be something that they're not really they're who's feeling bullied right now? Is it you, Sag? Yeah, okay. So whoever can't move on from you, they're feeling kind of bullied. I'm hearing don't send that text. Um They're feeling jaded, they're feeling bullied, they're feeling embarrassed. Is this because of you, Sagittarius? It's the Temperance card. Why does someone feel bullied by you, Sag? Because somebody's like, you know that I want you. You know that I want you. But they feel like it's such a push and pull. If you, Sag, somebody's not being fair in this situation, they're not being faithful in this situation. Um, it's showing up as you, but I don't want to put that on you if that's not you. But you're being seen as the bad guy here. But the card, ugh, but are you the bad guy? Or is this just not a match? Is this someone that wants you, but you're not feeling the same? Now, if you are in a connection with someone, of course, I don't know, one thing before the other is what is given. Um, you need to make yourself very clear about something. This person on the outside could be someone who has found their way back into your life, or you could have found your way back into their life, or you keep feeling drawn to something, even if you've tried to run from it. And it's just really giving one thing before the other, Because I feel like right now the door is open and it's like you're trying to run away from one thing that is chasing you while you're chasing someone that's running. And it's like the door is just spinning. And it's like you're going to have to it's like in or out. That's kind of what this is giving. Because you feel like something is not the way that it's supposed to be. Some of y'all could be packing up, you could be moving, you could be ending a conversation, but somebody is chasing you because they feel like something that's not fair. This person loves you. What is the problem here? Like, what's the mutual energy between the two of you? What is the issue? The problem is, okay, I don't know if the two of you like established some sort of open relationship, but I don't think that this person ever wanted an open relationship. Maybe you were the one, because I did say something about being non-traditional. Did you two agree to an open relationship and then somebody went along with it, but that's not what they really wanted? Or did it become an open relationship because somebody wouldn't stop cheating? So it's like, well, somebody here settled, okay? And the worst thing that you can do, one surefire way to keep yourself in a place of misery is to try to change someone into something that they don't want to be. So if you like open relationships and they don't, and one of you settles, let's say you settle for trying to be in a monogamous space, and they settle for what it is that you, or they settle for what it is that you want, it's not gonna work. It's gonna get messy. It's not gonna work. It's gonna get messy. You two could look very good together, but it's like if you don't have the same values, the same idea for how you want things to go. What's your advice about this person that's feeling bullied by you, feeling like they've done something that they weren't necessarily willing to do, but they did for you? What is your advice about this person, Sage? This person is going to try to make their way back to you. This will be triggering. It's like somebody wants you to remember them, and you're being asked to make a choice, Sagittarius. You're being asked to make a choice because the way you feel, or the way it seems that you're responding to this person, is kind of like your back is already turned. Your heart is, I heard somewhere else. Don't lead this person on, Sagittarius. And this could be a cross watcher read, so don't get triggered if there's no need to get triggered. You know what I mean? But don't lead this person on. And if I'm talking to the cross watcher, don't lead the Sagittarius on. It's really not good to do that. Okay. I think you need to decline this offer if it's not what you want. I mean, as hard as it may be, it's going to be a lot harder on this person if you don't do it now, if you just kind of drag it on, or it's going to be harder. Yeah, it's going to be harder to break somebody's heart even worse after wasting even more of their time later, you know? I'm not saying choose one person or the other. I'm saying if that's like if I order a steak, but I don't really want no steak. I really wanted a burger, and you bring me both. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna just treat the steak funny. I mean, I might nibble on the steak a little bit, but I'm gonna eat the burger. But I'm gonna turn over here while I eat the burger. And it's like, just send the fucking steak back. You don't want the steak. Don't order the steak. It's something like that. You're going to smile. It's something like you're going to be a lot happier once you just make a decision. This kind of reminded me of the Leo reading, where I was telling them there was somebody in their reading that they they traveled through this dark tunnel. It was like they went through this dark time in their life, and there was someone that they either went through that time with, or there was someone that they hurt during that time, and they left that person for dead in that dark tunnel. And they made their way out of that dark tunnel, but they didn't make their way out of the problem. They just kind of like found this little hiding place. Let's say it's like a little waiting room. And it's like you're not necessarily out of the woods. You just got out of the dark tunnel, but you left somebody there. And the only way out of the actual problem is back through that tunnel, because the light is on the other side of the tunnel, not in the waiting room. It's something like that. So it's like things may feel comfortable, it may be like, all right, but it doesn't mean that you're out of the woods. Because somebody is searching. They're like searching for what's for me. What are you searching for, Sag? Or what is this person searching for? Child, they don't know. They got too much going on. There's too much going on in this person's life. They're carrying a lot of responsibility, and someone is tracking this person's steps too. Somebody's starting to notice, or they've been noticing. Like if this is somebody that's watching you, they've been noticing that something's off, or like they don't feel like you're happy, or that they're definitely not getting what it is that they need. They feel like they can't trust you, or check this out, it resonates. Don't have to be you, Sag. You feel like you can't trust them. I'm picking up on I saw this episode of Family Guy where Lois was like taking a whole bunch of pills, kind of pretending to be the happy wife, but really she didn't like her life or something. Like, I forgot what episode that was, but Stewie was noticing that it's like he had Lois' number, right? He's like, I already know. Basically, you're gonna take your morning anxiety pills or your morning Xanax. You're gonna drink wine. You're gonna cry. You're gonna wash dishes and act like you have a life. Like, he really read her for filth for being a housewife. It was terrible, but all in fun. Family Guy. But anyway, somebody don't like this role, because that's what I'm getting. Like, somebody could be actually taking it. Yeah, 9 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody does not like the role of the housewife, the house husband, whatever that is. Somebody's actually kind of like numbing their way through this experience. Oof. What have I walked into, Sagittarius? Tell me this. Somebody's still searching for their happiness in this reading, but one foot before the other. Somebody's trying to like skip all these steps, and life don't work like that. Now I'm hearing you can't occupy levels until you obey the instructions to get there. So there's a roadblock here. There's a roadblock. I'm hearing jazz music again. So yeah, you're just gonna have to take your time through this one and do it the right way if this is you, Sagittarius, or that's what this person is gonna have to do. They're not gonna be able to get around like doing the right thing, because it's not gonna be fun. They're not gonna come off as interesting as they would if they were in the position to. Yeah, it's like somebody just wants to move on with their life, but it don't work like that. Somebody's going to miss out on an opportunity if they don't do things the right way, or a lot of opportunities if they don't do things the right way. Because this is like, You know what it's giving? It's like, imagine if we said, "Oh yeah, let's go have brunch together," but we go have brunch together at 12, but I have an appointment at 1:30. So it's like now we're rushing through brunch, and it's like, I really wanted to talk. I really wanted to like do more. We both actually want to do more. We both want to spend more time together, but I have a 1:30, so I have to, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, I guess we'll talk about this later. It's like, and let's say that happens 3 weeks in a row, and it's like, I'm not really having fun with this anymore because we used to be able to do this, or I'm starting to want more, or something like that. Somebody's very alluring in this reading, but it's given elusive too. This is like one of those things where it's like, can I say this, Sagittarius? One foot before the other. This is one of those situations where someone is going to quickly lose interest. So if this is something that's like being hidden, it won't be long before it comes to the light. Like if somebody's trying to hide the fact that they're in a relationship, or that there's just more to the story than what they're telling you, or whatever this is, somebody's gonna find out eventually the reason why things are not moving forward, or things are so like cut short, and it's all gonna fall apart. The only way out is back through that tunnel where someone else, it's like, this is like ghosting somebody, and you know, yeah, this is like ghosting somebody. This is like getting a text from someone like, "Well, I never heard from you, so goodbye," or something like that. And you're like, "No, it wasn't that I was trying to ignore you or anything like that. It's just I got busy." Da, da, da. Yeah, but it only takes 2 minutes to send a text. It only takes 2 seconds to send a text, actually. So somebody's eventually gonna get sick of that shit, and whether it's you, the third party, the person who feels embarrassed in the situation, yeah, somebody's gonna quickly lose interest in this, and somebody could end up either being stuck with somebody who wants them and they don't want them, or yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. What's your advice? I mean, do you need advice? I don't know who you are in the story, so I am gonna pull you some advice. What is the Sagittarius's advice? Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. The only way out is through. So give the closure. The wrong way, either way, is going to lead to an ending. The death card is in the middle. You could do it the right way, or you could do it the wrong way. Devil in the reverse, or justice in the reverse. Either way, this is going to be the result. Something's got to end, or something's going to end anyway. And either it's going to be honorable or it's going to be dishonorable. Choose, pick one. You'd rather it be honorable. For some of you, you could have served in the military, or you could have served in the military, for me to put it that way. But it's like, well, if I'm gonna get discharged, I'm gonna at least need a check, or something like that. Imagine being kicked out with nothing. That's it's terrible. Okay, so that's kind of what this is giving. Um, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Child, what the hell? I love you, Sagittarius. There's a win here if you do it right. There is a win here if you do it right. All hope is not lost, but it's like this is your warning, or their warning. Take how it resonates. Like the video if this resonated with you. Hype me up if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.